My son about to be 3. I only seen him like about 10 times. I don't know how well this is about to work out because I got a white shirt on, but fuck it, I'm doing it. What's up, niggas? This is the day y'all all been waiting for. This is the first mukbang on my vlog channel, so let's fucking do it. Y'all read the title already, or y'all seen the thumbnail. So obviously y'all know what I'm eating. Motherfucking BBs. I got 5 pounds of crawfish, bro. I'ma eat every last one of them. Like 5 pounds of crawfish might sound a lot, but once you start eating them shit, it really not a lot. Y'all know I'm from the South, man, so I really like grew up eating crawfish and shit. Like that's what we ate. So I can fuck these up like it ain't nothing. Alright, anyway, this shit about to be hot. Today is gonna be like a real like personal type mukbang type shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I wanna do this, but like it's like gonna be some real personal shit. Like, and it's something that like been bothering me for a minute. I just ain't had like the courage to ever speak on it. But now I'm at a point where I feel like I'm just like letting everything out to a point where I can speak on certain shit. Y'all see this shit? I don't know if y'all can see this shit. This shit keep focusing on me. Show y'all niggas how to eat crawfish. Hold on, I'm gonna eat this one, then I'm gonna show y'all how to do it from the jump. I'm gonna show you how to do it from the start. I dip my shit in ranch because I feel like it give it a better taste. So what you do when you eat crawfish is you take it like this, right? You see this right here? This is the tail where the meat at. You break it like this. So now you got your meat tail right there. And if you want to get crafty with it, I got a white shirt on. This about to be bad. You want to get crafty with it, you supposed to suck the head, pause. Super pause. But you supposed to like suck the head of the crawfish and like get the juice and shit out of it. So pause one more time before you niggas try to do some weird screenshotting or something like that. Get all the juicy shit out of it. Then you take the tail, the little shit that's on here, you supposed to just break it and like unwrap the meat out of it. Pause, bro. Break it and unwrap the meat out of this shit. Basically like this. So you can do that. Take the shell off. You can like pinch the end, like when you get it to a certain like breakage on it, you can pinch the tail and actually pull the shit out. So you pinch the tail and pull the rest of it out. And then you take this little strip that's in here. I guess this is like crawfish poop. And you just take it out and you pull that shit out. Then you throw it in the trash. So I just showed you how to successfully eat a crawfish. But anyway, I'm just gonna be like straightforward with the situation that I wanted to talk about. And that's like my relationship with my kid. Cause I know a lot of y'all be asking, where your kid at? Where your kid at? Where your kid? He coming out here on Friday. Today is Wednesday. He be out here Friday or Tuesday. I forgot what day it was. Damn. My relationship with him is like, he know like I love him. That's one thing for sure. Like he know I love him. And like why y'all don't see him around a lot is like it don't got nothing to do with like him or like nothing like that. It got everything to do with me. And that's just something that like I just gotta grow up and like accept the fact of like, so like my deal with my kid and my baby mom and shit, well I'm not gonna say baby mom because I know that's kind of like disrespectful to call the mother of your child, so I'm gonna call her my child mother. My deal with my child mother is like, me and her never had a relationship. We was never together. She was never my girlfriend. It was never nothing like that. I met her at a video shoot. Namir had a video shoot with Cuban doll and Asian doll. and my baby mom, my child's mother, happened to be the hairstylist. I'm not hairstylist, a stylist, like a clothing stylist for the girls. So that's how we end up knowing each other. My manager, my old manager Ace, his girl ended up knowing her, so it was kind of like mutual. We're like mutual parties in between them. So we end up linking up and basically had like a one night stand type shit. And in the one night stand, obviously, y'all know what happened. She wound up getting pregnant. And me and her didn't talk like that. Like, we didn't talk. Like, I didn't. First of all, how I found out she was pregnant is somebody close to her. I don't know if it was her parent or what. I don't really remember. But my mom had called me one day. This is when I was with China. China was having a grand opening of her lash show. And my mom had called me. She was like, "Who you around?" I was like, "I'm with China. What's going on?" She was like, "Step to the side real quick." So I stepped to the side, and my mom was like, Who is this girl, mom, that hit me on my Facebook page saying you got her daughter pregnant?" So mind you, I'm like, huh? Like, first of all, like, nobody knows my mom, like my parent. I keep like my mom and shit like real private for people, like for the fact that niggas on the internet is weird as shit. So I'm like, hit my mom. That's why I automatically thought it was like some fake shit. I'm like, first of all, no girl that I ever slept with knows my mom, let alone know her name, most definitely let alone know her Facebook name. So I was like, man, I don't know, I think there's some clout chasing shit going on. So my mom ended up was like, all right, hang the phone up, like she was telling me like, you need to be more safe out here. So like before I hung the phone up, I'm like, man, yeah, that's some clout chasing shit. Like, just leave it alone. Don't even talk to her no more. So, from my understanding, I thought my mom like didn't keep contact with him no more. Like I thought that she thought it was gonna be like, oh, they just clout chasing. But my mom didn't know what the fuck clout chasing was. So when I said that to her, she was like, didn't know what it was. It's a big ass crawfish, bro. Look at this shit. So, damn. Look at this shit, how you just demolished that bitch. But anyway, from my understanding, I thought my mama didn't keep contact with her no more. So I end up being, like, months go by, like motherfucking 7 months go by. I end up being in Europe on tour. This is when we went on a European tour. And I was on a tour bus. And you know, it's a time difference. Like, it's a time difference from America and Europe. So it's nighttime in Europe. And my phone just go off, ding. And it's my mom. I'm like, why the hell my mom texting me at this time? I wasn't even thinking of the time difference. It said image. So I clicked the image. I opened it. I said, damn, who had a baby? Like, the baby looked like one of my relatives. So I asked my mom, I'm like, who had a baby? And she texted back and said, you. So I was like, huh? Like, a baby. So I'm like, who baby is this? Like, so I see it, like, I see the baby, like, and I'm just looking and I'm like, this is my kid. Like, this nigga look just like me. Hold on. So when I seen that shit, like, I didn't know what to do. I started showing like the baby picture to like my management and shit, and like my team, and them being so loyal that they are to me, and like trying to keep me so sheltered, like keep my head on track so I don't get thrown off like focus and shit on the tour. They telling me, nah, bro, that baby ain't yours, bro. It don't look like you. But whole time, like, they know it's mine. But they not trying to make me have a breakdown and shit. So they like, nah, it ain't yours, bro. It don't even look like you. So I just got instilled in my head that the baby wasn't mine from hearing people telling me that it wasn't mine. So I'm like, man, that ain't my baby. So my mom just keep in contact with me, like keep hitting me like, yo, like that's your baby, like you need to go see him. So like I'm fighting people telling me it's not mine, and my mom telling me it is yours. So I never took a DNA test. Still to this day, I never took a DNA test. I never did no shit like that. So when I got back off tour, I ended up going to see him, and that's when I made the vid like, yo, my son type shit. And just cause I made that vid, like I still wasn't happy like with myself or like the whole situation. I just kind of felt like a kid got through on me by a stranger that I don't even know. So like I felt some type of way about it, like as anybody would. Like I'm a young superstar blowing up type shit, and like a girl I slept with one time never had contact, like never contact after that, none of that, just popping up out of nowhere with a baby. So I felt some type of way about that shit. I really did. I was salty as fuck about it, and it got to a point where I just stopped being in contact with her. I like, this is like serious. Like I stopped being in contact with her. Like I just didn't know how to accept the fact like I had a baby with somebody I don't know. So it kind of made me build up like a kind of like hatred towards her. And like it wasn't nothing, like it didn't have nothing to do with him. Like he's just an innocent baby. But like me being just so childish how I was and so immature like I was a while ago, like I just never could accept the fact that he was mine due to the circumstances. So I really like I would be like wishy-washy with her and him, like, and now that I think about it, like that shit kind of fucked up what I was doing, but I'd be wishy-washy. Like I wouldn't see him for months at a time. See him, my son about to be 3. I only seen him like about 10 times, and like I know it's kind of fucked. It's actually real fucked up now that you think about it. But he about to be 3, and I only seen him like 10 times, and that ain't like it don't got nothing to do with him or none of that. I feel like it got everything to do with me as like being how I am and how I feel about the situation with his mom. Like I said, like I feel like a baby just got threw on me. Like here nigga, here go a baby, like type shit. But I can't blame nobody but myself, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that decided to lay down and do all that shit. So like now, like kind of now, over the course of like the past few months and shit, I kind of like just been like dealing with myself, getting myself right, like as a person, like understanding myself better. So I kind of been like being distant and shit from him, because I feel like if I'm gonna have my kid and shit with me, bro, I need to be on point all the time. I need to be like I need to feel like myself. Like how can I have a baby with me and I don't even feel like. So that's kind of why I've been like being distant and shit. Like let me get myself right, and then I can bring my kid along. It's like a lot of people don't know what I be going through. Like I make that shit look so good, bro. Like a nigga never know like what the fuck I be going through. So when niggas be on the internet being so judgmental and shit, it's like I don't give a fuck. Like y'all niggas don't know me, so I take that shit with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, niggas actually don't know half of the shit I go through that's behind the scenes. So I just kind of felt like, why would I have an innocent baby, bro, around this shit that I be having going on? And it just like it wouldn't be right. So I kind of feel like I'm at a place now where I can have Sir and be able to be the father that I should be with Sir, and build a relationship with his mom, a relationship that we never had. like that I really never cared about having with her. And like it hurt my feelings like a lot. Like nigga, I ain't gonna cap. Like nigga, I cried before. Like I just felt like so fucked up how I was acting towards him, because it ain't had nothing to do with him, but it had more to do with me. So like, kind of like where that battle in my spirit came from. It was kind of all of that. Like a lot of shit I've been going through, like with my kid and everything. So that's where the whole concept of battle in my spirit came from with my album. So that's where that came from. But I just made this video to say, first of all, I made it to eat. Like, nigga, I'm hungry as hell. And I just like, fuck it, I got crawfish, why not make a mukbang? That was a good one. I just made this video to say like all the, I know I got like a lot of young folks that watch my shit, like a young fan base and shit. And I just made this video to say like, be careful like what you doing, like when you young and shit. Especially like young rappers and shit that's aspiring artists and shit. Nigga, we like fucking, like that's what we do. Like niggas wanna be like, man, we just hit this shit. Wear protection, bro, when you hit, bro. Like you never know, like when some shit might just be like, here, nigga, it's yours. And you like, what the fuck? Like I don't even know you like that. Like you don't even know my middle name. You wanna have a baby with me? Like, so you just gotta be wary for certain shit. Like, and it ain't they fault. It's your fault, because at the end of the day, you laid down. You ain't have to lay down. So I just made this video to say like, all the young people that watch me and everything, bro, like take your time when you do shit, man. Everything don't gotta be rushed. You ain't gotta rush to do this, man. Like make your money while you young. Go crazy while you young. When you settle down with somebody before you have a baby and before you do shit like that. Yeah. That's basically where I'm at with it, man. Y'all comment in the comment section, man. Leave me some tips and some shit, man. I really be reading like feedback and shit from y'all niggas. And I be taking shit y'all be saying in consideration. So if y'all feel like I can do something different as a parent or like a lot of shit, man, make sure y'all niggas comment that shit in the comment section, man. DM me and shit. Like DM me shit. Like I really interact with niggas. So like we can spark a conversation in a DM or some shit. Like DM me, man. Tell me like what's up. Like you know I'm a straightforward nigga. Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. So like tell me straight up, like nigga, like you this and that. Like, but anyway, y'all niggas smack that like button, man. I'm finna go ahead and finish this fucking food, cause I ain't never gonna finish this shit, man. As long as I'm talking to y'all niggas, I'm gonna fuck with y'all niggas tomorrow, man.